Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing?
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You have a shout out, Sandra, in the background. Someone saying hello. Somebody's birthday is today. Somebody very special. My niece, her birthday today. Guys, would you guys help me say happy birthday to my favorite god niece in the whole wide world? I named her also, Anastasia Graham.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
My
Miss Sa-
Happy birthday, Anastasia.
Thank
This is
you.
my mom's birthday is today. It's the same day as my mom's.
Yeah, Mom.
Whoa, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday. Good morning, Miss Sandra.
Yes, yeah, and she graduated. She got a degree yesterday as well. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, you getting some shout outs on the chat. Thank you guys. Oh wow. Thank you, Nab. Thank you, Mary, for the birthday greetings. And thank you guys for joining us. We'll get started in like 2 minutes. We'll get some more, give some other people opportunity to get on. Let's see. Hopefully everyone had a great week. I'm gonna see if I can find my cord in a minute in these last 2 minutes and see if I can connect two monitors real quick, but I don't know if I can. I might have started too late and I don't want to waste you guys' time.
I have a quick question.
Oh, go ahead.
It's random. I haven't been able to explore G Food yet, but are there also cruise offers or is it just like resorts, hotels?
Is it also what kind of offer?
Cruise, like cruise ships, sorry.
Yeah, actually the personal one, we get the cruise ones. If anyone else knows if we actually can sell those to other people, let me know. But I do know that we do have cruise options. I don't know, like you'll have to, do your research and stuff to, decide if you want to take the ships and stuff. You always have to,
Of
the
course.
hold up.
But
Yeah.
it is but it is an option.
Yes, it is, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Um, yeah, I can't find it, so I'll be switching between my screens, so bear with me this morning, guys. Okay. Hmm. Oh. No, it's in my backpack. Hmm? All right. And guys, remember, I don't think Manny has canceled his Saturday class. But yeah. So I think that starts at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Yeah, I should have started to get together. Are you guys still here? I hope I didn't delete the Zoom. Okay, you guys are still here. Good.
Definitely here.
Awesome. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Bridget.
Hello. I'm across the pond. Oh yeah, my niece used to have this really big thing where she used to love to hear people from the UK speak. Just so you guys know, she's got this thing where she would her and her daughter they do this they have their own imitation, like they try to what is that called, they do the voice, huh? Yeah, they try to do your accent all the time. It's hilarious, guys. It's pretty bad though. No, now that I know people from the UK. Oh man. But they love your accent. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'll have to be better prepared for when I travel. I don't know if you guys do have a travel set, like of monitors. Does anyone have like mobile setups? I have like extra monitors that I can travel with, but you do have to have your adapters with you, and that's what I'm looking for. But it's really, really helpful. That causes you to be able to help you to be able to trade on the beach. Like my old mentor, her thing was traveling on and trading on the beaches of the world. And so they literally go different places and try to go to resorts, and they travel literally on the beach. It's pretty cool. Does anyone have a travel setup?
Yeah, we have a house in France, so I take a couple of monitors over there so I can do a little bit.
I bet you do. I as you should. Yes, yes. I love that. I love that. Prepared. You are ready, Adam. I love that. Let's see. But yeah, the travel monitors are pretty fire. But yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
it's your I in the Black Friday sale. It's your fault because I took an offer for a 49-inch monitor.
Ah,
Yeah, envious of yours, and since I've got it, it's like wow, you see so much more.
exactly. You sure do. You sure do. Yep, I did this. I did it because my old mentor did it. So I was like, man, I don't have to have 15 screens and my poor little oh, my CPU when I had the multiple units on that one thing. So it just made it was just so much easier, and I think it runs faster too. So, well, awesome. I'm glad you were able to get you a good deal. Okay, guys, let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. We're just gonna go over the steps if that's okay. Unless somebody has a question before we get started, I'm just gonna go through the steps of the strategy. And Sandra, feel free to interject any of your tips and tricks because she's really got this. She's mastered the strategy as well. Let's see. And there's another young man. He'll be joining the team, I think in January. He actually does he has another way that he uses the strategy where he layers like a couple of time frames, and it's similar to what I showed you guys with the stacking. But he just kind of pairs a couple of different time frames, and it's pretty effective as well. But I'll be showing you guys that probably next time. But let's see. Oh, am I sharing my screen, guys?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's see. Oops. Okay. I think I mean. My apologies. I don't know. Can you guys see the screen? What? Hold on before you answer that question. 1 second. Let me put it right here. Yeah.
We can.
Okay.
We can see it. It's
Okay.
nice.
Good.
Yeah.
It's just so small. You know what I'm saying? I just this is
It's
weird.
perfect for us. I don't have to adjust my viewing options.
Well, I'm so glad I can help you guys out. So the big screen doesn't always translate over too good, I guess. All right, so so we're gonna look at AU to start, and what we'll do is I'll do a 1 hour time frame. Okay, so first, let me see what's in the chat. Okay, go big. Yep, Karen. Okay, so let me make someone co-host if let me see. So just in case I don't miss anyone. Sandra, do you mind?
I don't mind.
Thank you. Da-da-da. All right, so then we can get started. So like I was telling you guys last week, hopefully everyone was able to get access to it. But what we normally do first is like order flow. We just want to know the directional bias of the trend. So we always go to the higher time frame to kind of see that, and it's easier, as we already know, it's already, it's easier to see your order flow when you're looking at it from the higher time frame. And that's also to see, it's mainly to, check out the reversal. So right about here is one area where we had a small pullback. Well, it probably was like this is the hour, but we'll just look at this double top right here as if it was like a reversal, and it was a slight reversal right here. And so we would look for the order flow. So we say, okay, overall we have a downward trend. But and then if we saw like a decisional or a Smartmonics setup as far as like the order block. And so what we would do if price was right here, and you guys feel free to jump in if you have a question. And I'm not going to be drawing these all exact because I'm limited with my tools this morning. But so we would, none of this has happened yet, but we think that price is coming down. Now we have the consolidation, the inducement zone, and then we're coming back up, have the trend line, liquidity building up over here. And so, but it pulls all the way back to our zone up here. And you see that you have an extreme and you have a decisional. And so it did come back to the extreme zone, right? So we're wondering like, hey, should I enter? And like, we're just going to look at it from a one-dimensional time frame, perspective. And so we're just looking for an area to get in. And of course you can do, the Smartmonics entry, but if you were a little, nervous about that, you can actually, like I said, I'm looking at it from just from the hour. And so I'm just looking at it from the SGT perspective. Okay. So I'm going to drop I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Does anyone, let me see. Hold on. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to have this so I can see. I'll be flipping back and forth. 1 second. Okay, this is what I want to be able to go by. Okay, so we find our order block, and I'm just showing you guys this. I'm going to flip back and forth between the two screens. I mean, do you see the do you guys see the OB the one with the rules, the tab with the rules? I'm not sure what's showing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I didn't know if it was flipping back and forth, right? Okay, good. All right, so we have checked our order flow. We did our and we found our OB, right? And so, or LB. And now we're looking for the POC. So let's go back over here. I'm gonna do I am going to do oh man. That's what I was concerned about. Minimize, I'm sorry, trying to get the screen so I can actually see.
The replay button.
Yeah, I was like, what did I do with it? I don't know how to do this. Okay, so arrow back. Okay, might have to. Oh, I didn't delete it over here. I guess I must have let me do it one more time. Sorry, I don't mean to waste you guys' time. Oh, we'll get it together. Pivot chart. AU, perfect. Hour. You find this. Minimize, zero that. Okay, perfect. Zero that. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Now I can do it. Okay, so here we go. I'm doing this, for the replay. So price, it just came up into our zone. And let's see where the POC line lands us. All right. All right. All right, so now we're still looking for buys. This is our POC line. And you can, change that color to whatever you would like for it to be changed to. So now you have anytime the POC line is right, wherever that is, you're looking for wherever price. If price is above it, we're still looking for buys essentially, right? But if price gets below it, that's when we're definitely looking for sales. And so I just kind of keep my eye out. It's not, but we're just kind of looking at it, as it comes into our point of interest. And so we know that we're right here. So we probably would have to go down to a lower time frame in order to see the choke. But right now we don't have a choke. So, and this is potentially a reversal zone if we were just looking at the live market. And so we don't see a choke on at least a higher time frame. So if you wanted to find a choke, you would definitely have to drop down. But just at a glance, just going through the checklist, we're looking to see. We're just kind of waiting to see, because we've been in an uptrend down here. So if you're looking at it, it's still that MACD has not given you an alert to take the to do a sell. So I'm just gonna press, let me slow this down just a bit. But I'm gonna see when I'm supposed to, because I'm looking to do a sell. But you can't, this is just a one-dimensional perspective on a 1 hour time frame. All right. So let me press play. No choke, no movement of my POC. My MACD is still, I do see my MACD starting to set up where I'm getting, it's getting a pullback, right? And if I zoom in, I do have a small choke, but I do have one, but nothing else has changed, no POC flip or anything like that, right? But it is in my point of interest. So let me press play. All right, boom. We got our first alert. So now I'm going to really zoom in and look to see if I can, this is where I'm going to drop my vertical line to kind of see, once this candle decides to close, I'm going to see if it's going to, and can you guys see that? The red, it flipped from green to red on the MACD. Does everyone see that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, so let me slow it down just a bit more. And let's see if the POC line is lined up yet. Nope, it has not. So let's press play. Yeah, and I did get, so right now it's in the for the checklist purposes, we have a check on our order block. Yes, it's in our point of interest zone. We do, number 2 has not checked off. Number 3 has finally checked off and we did get a number 4. So the only thing right now is our POC that has not checked off. And but we did also get a a bear circle. So it's saying sell, and based on here, sell and sell, right? So let me press button. Okay, and we also got the big triangle. So that's another confirmation, right? So, yep, you got your confirmation right here. And then you also have your, where your, it's kind of hard. Well, okay, so we have a slight, control for the sellers in the DMI. So the alligator mouth right there is not quite formed, but your control bar is everybody familiar with how many uses the DMI?
For me, very, very, very vaguely.
Okay.
You explained it last week. I got a better understanding from what you explained last week, so I'm getting there with it.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's just anytime that we have that little blue line or whatever color you decided to keep it, blue or white, whenever red is above the green, that means the sellers are in control. And whenever the green is above the red, the buyers are in control. But it's more of a trending situation whenever you have the white bar above either one of them. So if you look back to this area right here, green is above the blue line and the white is above it. And look how strong the trend was.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then when all 3 lines are below, you typically are in some consolidation. It's like if you got some really bad consolidation. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, right here. Wait, can you see that right there?
Yeah.
It's kind of in and out. And you got, it hadn't flipped yet. But yeah. All right. So you technically, so if you're just looking at the checklist, you have your OB. The only thing that has not flipped is POC as of right now. The POC, you do have a choke. The MACD cross alert, the trend line break. Let's go ahead and get our trend line break. Right here. And you can draw it from here to here. You get 2 to 3, touches. That's your trend line, or I can draw it from here to here. Trend lines are subjective, right? Can y'all see that? I'm just looking for my touches. Let me be more, better. I'm just looking for that breakout for my trend, for my reversal that confirms with the other stuff. But never use a trend line break all by itself for sure. But yeah, does everyone see the trend line break?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so we got the triangle signal, we got the circle, we got our MACD crossover, our choke, our OB is in our point of interest, our alligator mouth, okay, awesome. Our alligator mouth, and then we have our primary flip for our EMA trend. So the only 2 that's not really saying go yet is the PLC and the EMA. And then your trend tables are all pointing down for the most part. And you have, I do have to make a correction on the rules because want to make sure that let's see, trend table shows at least 2 higher time frames. And so we want to just look up, I'm going to reword number 12 for you guys, but you should get an update next week when I make the adjustment. And all you have to do is refresh it and it'll be the right verbiage on your chart. Okay. All right. Okay, so only two so far, that's not lining up with your, with your checklist. So technically you could, oh yeah, and you did get the ATR flip in your direction. I just want to make sure that everybody knows what the ATR is. I'm gonna delete this, trend line because it's so thick, just so you can see it. But you see that little thin green line, that's the ATR. It will, well, at least it will be the ATR. Right here, average true range right here. And when it's green, whenever that's green, you want to look for buys. And whenever it's red, you want to look for sales. And so that's kind of like the final, little checkpoint on our list, outside of the EMA, and then the color separation of the clouds. So, does everybody see the ATR? We use
Yeah.
it for a couple. Okay, awesome. I mean, we also use the ATR for a couple of different things. We use it for, confirmation for our entry, but we also use it for, as to help, people to look for to set up their sale, their stops. I'm sorry, their stop losses. And so we have that. So let's look. Let's see if we get a little pullback and it'll give us a drop down. But this is, like I said, this is a one-dimensional. There's an added step, but I'm just showing you guys just bit by bit so you guys will, get a handle on the strategy. But as of right now, you have, out of these 13 checkpoints, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's see, 9. And then if we look here, this is where we're starting to get our separation of our clouds. Can y'all see that? It was green, now it's turned red and it's starting to separate. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's, I don't know if I was on 9 or 10, but yeah, so yeah, that's one more added confirmation. And that all this happens really, really quick. But let's press play and see if we can get this this EMA and the POC to flip for us. If you were to drop down on a lower time frame right here, you would already have all of your confirmations. But I just want to, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to pull it back and show you again where it would have, where you would have gotten your, entry on a lower time frame. Or everything to line up, right? But like I said, one dimensional, you still can do it even one dimensional, just waiting on all the, everything to line up. But let's see. Press play. There you go. All right. So if you get at a reversal zone, let me preface that, at a reversal zone, if you get the EMA, I'm sorry, the POC, but not the EMA quite yet, because a lot of people depend on this 400 to use it for to tell the trend, as their confirmation or their pullback or whatever, and that's fine. It's just that this POC line it's like, that was like a real big game changer. Shout out to what's his name, Jay, from the Sniper Vision guy. But we just automated it. That was all. I know we have the volume profiles that is already, that is technically already automated. It's not set to those parameters that he set up for. So when I did the calculations and Sandra, automated the tool, we don't have to add it to the charts every time. So now you have pretty much everything with the exception of your EMA. Okay, so you could actually get into this trade. Let me see. You would lose some pips, but like I said, you can use this on a, let's put it right here. So then we know you need a bigger stop loss, because you do have, this is a what do you call it? This is our time frame. So let's see. Hopefully we don't get a pullback and it knocks us out, but I put it right above the ATR. And I'm just gonna press play, see if we get see if we get it to at least the next level of structure. It might embarrass me, but I didn't, I'm not cherry picking. I just want to show you guys. Yep. Okay, we got a little pullback. And this is where, like on that pullback, what I would do typically is I would pull up the 4-hour or the 2-hour time frame to see how the MACD, the strength and the volatility, how if it's crossed back over, to see if I needed to get out as like a, added confirmation. Okay. It's showing a little divergence, but it was just for small, tiny pullbacks. So we got about 60 or 70 pips so far. Just on up. Pulling up. That's what this would be another opportunity to enter. Yeah, you could have entered again right here. All right, there's the last confirmation. You would have probably entered that point. Okay, we didn't quite get our whole 150 pips, not yet at least. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, boom. All right. So did everyone see like that was a big struggle, but you were able to actually get your 150 pips for the first TP. That could be your second TP, and that could be your third TP. So you were at your second TP right here, but there was a lot of heart palpitating moments in this trade. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah. Then the H4 turned down to bearish.
What now?
Immediately, then the price dropped.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So this would have been an entry, and you see okay, so let me show you. I'm gonna pull the candles back to right about here. Okay. And I'm gonna go up time frame. We did see how the the MACD pulled, it's pulling up. So let me go to the 4-hour. If you have like this, the dual screens or whatever, and so you see you got in an earlier entry on your 1-hour, but your by the time it started to pull back, you actually are in a sell still on your 4-hour. So your 4 hours kind of telling you still to stay into the trade. It might flip, but let me see. Oh, yep, it did. So it would have been your daily chart. You probably wouldn't have had your 4-hour, your daily chart up, but because it did give you that flip up. But there was a couple of different ways you could have played this. You could have just gotten a couple of pips. And let's see what I mean by a couple of pips. Let's see, right here where price came over. Let's see, right about there, it came and it crossed back up. So you would have only gotten like 64 pips, you know, um, on that trade right here. And then it would have, taken you out. But if you were using your, your tools, what are those, trade assistants or the trade manager, you could have, gotten this, 60 Vandra and Nav, 64 pips. Yeah, I know, right? But but I was looking for the 150, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so on the bigger time frame, but yeah, so you got your little 64, you got your 64 pips. But if you were to leave some running, you know how some people you do your trailing, and if you stay but the beautiful thing about it is the ATR kept you safe if you kept it at the initial one and you didn't, move your stop loss, and and you were in it for the long haul because you kept the bigger stop loss because you were, in it for the long haul and you wanted to see how low it would go. That was like a 42 pip stop loss. And good morning. But that was like a 42 pip stop loss. And so but it never went back. It didn't take you out of the trade, It's pretty cool. So even though you got that would have been an entry. Let's see.
And question, Bridget, if you will.
Yeah, for sure.
Will you go back to where you were before?
Mm-hmm.
When you were saying do the trailing stop loss?
Mm-hmm.
There was one little blip with a bullish engulfing that it looks like it would have taken us out. It kind of touched
Oh, it
the,
did? Oh, my bad. Okay, let me see.
unless my
No.
eyesight is jacked up.
No, it's probably my dark screens though. Oh no, it didn't take you out. That was the
Okay.
It came up to here though. It came up 20 pips, so you would have been down.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
thank
But
you.
that's only if you would have kept the first one. Now, if you would have been trailing it, you would have
Yes,
still would have just made your pips. You know what I'm saying? You made your
okay.
60 pips or 40 pips or whatever. But it did give you several opportunities to enter the trade. So you could have stacked it. So one way you could have done it is you could have entered there, and this is on a single view, right? So right here, that would have been the alert right where I have the crosshairs, but everything lined up after you got right here. So you could have entered at that point, or you could have preemptively, or got into it a little bit early just by at the crossover. But you're taking a bigger risk. Anytime we take a trade, it's just a risk. You know what I mean? But right here, I will just put it just above my ATR. When I update the indicator, it'll have the other the ATR flip. But so you could have entered there or waited to enter after you got your oh wait. There was an entry here, and you got an entry right here. So you had three entry ops. This would have lasted a long time because this is several days. These is hour chart, but your first target is still at 150, or that first initial 150. All right, so like right here, this was a smaller, stop loss. And then but if you wouldn't have gotten 104 pips, you could have gotten possibly 72 pips. And on this one, because it pulled back up over here, you might have gotten probably like a total of 60 something pips right there with just this one And then here, let's see what would have been, okay, he's still working it out. But press play. All right, so this one, let's see, which we got, we might have gotten taken out of this one. Let's see what's up with this one. All right. If we would have gotten in here, take our stop loss. This one we probably got taken out. We would have got it taken out on this one. Y'all see that? But if you've already been, you're probably in 60, 120, or, you know, if you've gotten that from this trade, but that one came up to our entry, you know, from this, if you would have entered on this triangle, you know, this entry, this one you would have gotten taken out. But if you wouldn't have been afraid, and entered again when you get the flip. So, because this is another entry. So let's press play, see if we get another. Yep, there you go. Could have gotten in here. Back down to this one. Let's see. Press play. That was the real drop off right here. That one came up.
Nice one.
Yeah. So out of the 4 entry opportunities, you could have possibly, you would have lost 1 and won 4. I mean, won the other 3. Well, there's another one. Y'all see that? We drop 1 here. Where is our stop loss? Boom. And you can do the trailing thing, but just know, you know, but you got to consider the higher time frame. We're just doing this week. Well, I'm just showing you how to do it on a single higher time frame. But I'm gonna show you how to maximize it next time, okay? But
Just a
this
quick
one,
question. Is that last entry is above the point of control line though, isn't it? Would you still
let me,
take-
well, let me see. Let's pull it back.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, yeah, it might have been.
No, you're fine. Uh, nope. Let's see. Let me get it back on that little candle. Let me get it right here. Okay, so it's bouncing on that one, but the alert hadn't popped up yet. So let me slow it down a little bit for us. Good question there, Adam. And there we go. We could have gotten in on that candle right there. So just a little bit farther down. So that's good eye.
Yeah.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. But yep, over these couple of days, let me see, it was like the 13th, July 14th through, that was like several weeks actually. So we could have gotten, several big entries, and if we would have, did some trailing, of course, you went, if you did the trailing stop loss, this one we would have lost. Or yeah, that one we would have lost, and we could have possibly have won. Dang, the thing's still dropping. But just depending on how we did the exits, these are all, let's see if we could, let's stop it right here. If you wanted to long-term, you wanted to do some long-term trading, of course you wouldn't have known initially to do your your risk to reward situation, or to know the lot size, for the risk to reward, because we would have been just looking at our initial structure for, to see what that looked like up here, that's like a 1 to 3 or 4. And But overall, if we'd have just stayed in the trade, or if we would have been like SM, I know he's on the call. Yeah, exactly. And so with over the next couple of weeks, that could have been a potential of almost 300 pips. We would have lost probably about 40 or 50 pips right here, and 258, 220, and then 142 just on this right here. What do y'all think about this?
Awesome.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
on the high time frame, I think this could be really powerful. So you say we can set alerts to alert us to say potential entry on 1 hour on Aussie dollar. We can do that, can't we?
Yep, you can. Just remember how I showed you guys I did I do like a separate template, but like Sandra, she'll put in the chat on, or I hope you will, how you do your crossing up and crossing down if you want to do multiple alerts. I'm just a little bit lazy when it comes to that. And so I just go back to my MACD 4C and I put my alerts on, whatever, thing I want it to be on. And then I have the 1 hour, 5 minute, whatever, time frame I want. And I just have to just do one crossover for it, one alert for it. Mm-hmm.
I used to want alert as well, but
Okay.
let me confirm those settings that I gave everyone last time.
If you, mhm.
Yeah, if you wanted to use the other one where you have to do 2 alerts.
Yeah. But I just they'll come up at the same exact time. It's just this one has a lot more things going on with the the indicator. So I just, I was like, it's the same thing. So I just kept my old alerts when I found this indicator. So thanks, Sandra. Does anyone have any questions? No questions? Oh wait.
No, I've just got my only observation is I can see this when you're marking up your zones, like when SM posts the zones or Lee Page or whatever. When we get to that zone, rather than go blind, or if we're not about to see the 5-minute footprint or 15-minute footprint, we can set that alert, and then it still enables us to get into a trade, even though we may have missed the initial inertia of it.
Right. And if you're a long-term trader, if you wanted to do like a small lot size because you're looking to do it for a longer time, you can treat it in that way too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like a slow-
absolutely, Brett.
Yeah.
Did it say recording? Did it say it was recording, guys? I don't know if it's recording.
It did.
Okay, good. Yep, I got you, Brett. Thank you so much, Christina. Yep. The MACD 4C. I was like, that, yep. All credit goes to Lindor, Stephen Lindor from the other company. But for the initial, finding that little retest situation, I was like, you can use this for a lot of stuff. So, yep. So but I'll show you guys how to not only like this is just to get in, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you're not trying to do it for a long period, this is like the longer version, the longer time period, if that makes sense. Let's see. Let's see. So you can do it on not only the hour, but I'm not going to go through all the steps. But like I said, I'll be showing you guys, the strategy more and more every week if you guys are interested. But just different ways to use it. And so let me show you on the 4 hour, same concept. Watch these crossovers. And I'm just looking at it at a glance, only I'm not gonna go through all the, pulling it back. But right here on this one, this crossover, boom. Look at that. That's a 4 hour. Ridiculous. Right? 400 pips.
An Aussie dollar.
Exactly. Yep. And so right here, everything pretty much lining up, but you know, you still have to do the you know, the replay if you're looking in the past or whatever. But could have been possibly, you know, around about 300 pips or so. But yeah, so whenever you get the yeah, it'll, you know, you can see where you can do a long-term trade, but I'm definitely, I'll give you a little cheat code. I know I do have to go in a second, but let me just do one little thing. Okay, so next week, or I will show you, or sometime soon, I will show you like let me go back to the 1 hour. All right, so you're at your point of entries, all right? And you're at your order block, your liquidity block, or you know, the zone that the guys are. I'll start doing my zone soon. But yeah, so if you wanted to get in even earlier than all these alerts, once you got your hour alert, you can go in and drop your time frame, 15-minute, 5 minute, and you would have had your choke as well as your PLC line would have moved. It would have got you in like way sooner. But yeah, so if you would have had a 15-minute alert set, not only okay, you could have possibly gotten another alert after here. This is where you would have possibly, you know, seen where you could have gotten in. So I'll show you guys how to drop the time frames to look for your reentries, but you're gonna see a, you know, a quicker reentry on the divergence type where it's continuation, where it's a continuation situation instead of a full-blown reversal. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you how to minimize your stop loss from a higher time frame alert or entry model. And I'm gonna show you guys, I'll show you guys that next week if that's okay. Are y'all good with that?
We'll be here.
Awesome. So instead of having that 40 pip stop loss that we no, I'm just out of town. I'm hungry and I want to go eat breakfast. Adam, I'm sorry.
I
I'm ready
figured
to-
you were headed to a
I'm
big
good.
country breakfast.
Oh, stop. Yep, I am. Yep. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. But I'm gonna layer it so you're not overwhelmed. You know, so much information, maybe some time to practice, you know, get you a little demo, you know, start, you know, entering those trades on you know, when you see everything line up and, you know, just, you know, test it out. And, you know, I just want you guys to be able to master it. And Sandra, did you have anything you wanted to add to this session?
No, I think you did a great job covering everything.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, and you're welcome, Nev. And thank you, Sandra. Thank you guys for showing up. And and yeah,
Bridget,
yes,
that was
ma'am.
go eat. How you were teaching on an empty stomach. I said, go eat.
Yep. Oh, well, I'm super excited, guys. So glad we're gonna 2024. Let's look.
Yes.
Look, we're gonna make up some corny saying about some money.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys, and I will see you guys next week. And I will talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great weekend. And I'll post that grant a little later on to this afternoon. All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Bridget. Bye.
You're welcome.